Trumpeter swans have long been known as a symbol of love. Is it because when photographed together, their long necks form a perfect heart? Listen, I don't know, but I do know some fun facts about swans. Are you ready for them? Did you know they are the largest waterfowl species in the world? They can weigh more than 35 pounds, and they have a wingspan exceeding 10 feet.
So swans were once a native species in Minnesota, but were killed off by about 1884. By 1932, less than 70 trumpeter swans were in the United States. In the 60s, though, Minnesota began a restoration effort for trumpeter swans.
Then in the 1970s, the DNR started a new non-game wildlife program to care for many kinds of birds, eagles and loons, songbirds, and of course, swans. The first person hired to be part of that program is Carol Henderson, who is with us here today. Carol, welcome back to Minnesota Live. It's great to see you again.
It's great to be back.
So tell us a little bit about this program. What is it? What did we refer to it as? The
non-game wildlife program. Anything you can't hunt.
Anything you can't hunt. And you were one of the first hires for this.
I was the first one hired. And my supervisor, Roger Holmes, says, you do what needs to be done.
Okay.
And giving me that flexibility, it just allowed my creativity to explode. And I began working with projects on eagles, on loons, on swans. And my whole salary for the whole program was $30,000 per year. Half of that was my salary.
Oh, goodness.
And after that, I was able to get a lot of information collected by using volunteers throughout the state. So it was a low-budget program.
Yep.
And then in 1980, the legislature passed a bill creating the non-game checkoff on state tax forms, where people can make a donation to help non-game wildlife. And that's been the heart of our whole program for all those years since then. So please remember on your tax forms.
That's good. I'm glad.
Help wildlife.
I'm glad you pointed that out. So your efforts, I mean, almost, you said you had a lot of volunteers and stuff, but almost single-handedly brought swans back to
Minnesota.
Back to the state.
Hennepin Parks had a big role in this in the 60s. And then we picked up on their local program and applied it statewide. So in 1982, Dr. Jim Cooper and I wrote a trumpeter swan restoration plan for Minnesota. And part of that consisted of collecting eggs from wild Alaskan swans. And we did that for 3 years, 50 eggs per year. So I flew to Alaska for 3 years during the nesting season and worked with the Fish and Wildlife Service, where we would land on a lake, taxi up to the nest. I would leave 2 live eggs in the nest and collect, there you can see the picture there, collecting eggs that we brought back, 50 per year. So we would go up and down on this float plane, usually to about 16 nests during the day, and then fly them back to Minnesota to the Carlos Avery Game Farm, where we put them in the old pheasant incubators that were left over at Carlos Avery. And Steve Kettleson is the person who was taking care of the eggs and the hatchlings at that point. And then after doing that for 3 years, we had enough swans that we raised to the age of 2, and then we began releasing them in northwest Minnesota because we felt that the area around Tamarack National Wildlife Refuge had the ideal wetland habitat where we released birds, and we worked with the White Earth Reservation to find wetlands where we could release swans on the reservation lands as well.
You said you would leave 2 live eggs.
Right.
How many eggs do swans have at a time?
They might lay anywhere from 5 to 8 eggs.
Okay.
So we left them with 2 eggs so they would still be parents after we left.
Gotcha.
And then we had the rest of the eggs that we would put in special styrofoam suitcases with the eggs. And Bill Wren was vice president at Northwest Airlines, and they gave us first-class seats for the swan eggs on the way back.
Isn't that cool? Yeah.
And every 2 hours, we had to get the eggs down and change the hot water in the hot water bottles that lay them on top of the eggs, so we kept the eggs warm on the flight. And it was just a wonderful collaborative effort by people who cared about swans. And then also in the meantime, we have a new organization locally and nationally, the Trumpeter Swan Society. And so the Trumpeter Swan Society is now a national and international organization that helps promote trumpeter swan conservation elsewhere.
So swans are now in 80 of Minnesota's 87 counties.
Yes.
So when we talked about where can people see them, it sounds like you can see them almost everywhere, but we've highlighted some specific places here where you think we should look out.
Yeah, some of the places you can go during the summer, for example, out to Carlos Avery Wildlife Refuge near Forest Lake. You can go up to the Sherburne National Wildlife Refuge where you can see swans nesting. And also up by the Tamarack National Wildlife Refuge. That's an outstanding place to see swans. And then they're nesting all the way up through the wetlands in northwestern Minnesota. And like you said, they're in 80 counties now. So most people don't have to go too far to find places where they're nesting. And it's the kind of a success story that you could only dream about.
We talked a little bit in the beginning of the show about some of the real personal connections that you have with the swans. And one of these took place, tell us, we showed Monticello a minute ago. You had a connection to Monticello, right?
Yes, I collaborated with Sheila Lawrence, who was the swan lady of Monticello. She started feeding them in the wintertime. You can see birds here at Monticello.
I can't believe how many there
that's
are.
crazy.
Oh yeah, she was putting out most days like over 1,000 pounds of corn per day to feed the swans. This is a very special bird. That's number 9, and this is Supermom swan. Oh no, this is a different one here. There's several swans. The Supermom number 9, she kept coming back for 24 years to Monticello every year with her young. And during her life, she raised over 50 cygnets. She was trying to single-handedly bring back the whole species.
It sounds like she did a good job
And
at it.
cygnet is the baby swan.
That's the baby swan. Wow. And then a male swan is called a cob. The female is a pen. But anyway, she was a supermom swan. And then we also had an example of one that was an incredible father, I guess you might say, where we had 2 swans that were flying over a marsh up in northeast Minnesota. And when a couple of teenagers shot at the swans, and 2 of them dropped out of the flock, and Carl Hadritz was the conservation officer, and his buddy went out to look for the injured or dead birds. Well, he caught one of the injured birds in the canoe, but there was another swan with it. So it swam right up by their canoe, and he just reached down and picked it up and put it in the canoe with the injured swan. They took it into the Garrison Animal Hospital, and Debbie Eskedal, the vet, said, "This swan isn't injured, this other one." It was the father, the male, and he wanted to stay with the young.
Oh, gosh.
And they put him right by the young one, and he just stayed there. Aww. And finally, the young one wasn't doing well, so they took the male back out to the marsh where he had been shot at, and so he could relocate with the rest of the family. The young one did not survive, but that kind of a bond.
Well, that's the love. That's the whole thing here, and why we unintentionally wanted to do this segment about swans because people associate it with love, but
yeah, this is it.
That's their behavior.
Pairs stay together, huh?
Yeah, and then the other story that came out to me is that in 1988, I collected an egg in Alaska, brought it back. It was hatched at Carlos Avery, and it was released at the Tamarack National Wildlife Refuge 2 years later, 1990. Well, I would go up to Monticello quite often to visit Sheila and Jim Lawrence, where they did the swan feeding. And I was sitting on the bank of the river in mid-January with my camera in hand and watching a flock of several dozen swans out in the river. And one of them parted from the flock and started swimming towards me. It got closer and closer, like from me to you. And he stepped up out of the water, and I could photograph his leg band, and I got the number. That was the swan I had collected as an egg in 1988.
That is crazy.
And he was 9 years old now, and he just stood there, like from me to you, and I started talking to the swan. And I was told once that if you talk to a bird like a duck or a goose, they know you're not going to kill it because predators don't talk to their prey before they kill them. And so I said, okay. I just started carrying on a little conversation about the weather and family and migration and whatever. And after about 5 minutes, then he just turned and swam back out to the flock.
Oh, wow,
Oh
Carol.
my gosh.
Well,
What a
thanks
full
so much.
circle moment,
Yeah,
huh?
thanks for stopping by, and we can see the passion and just how much this means to you. So we really appreciate your time today. So
Oh, thank you.
Thanks
and
much.
now our estimate for swans is that we're up to perhaps 50,000 or more swans in the state.
Fantastic.
We released 374. And Hennepin Parks, of course, Hennepin County, they did a lot of wonderful pioneering work as well, and then all of our DNR partners. And the thing that made this all happen is that when people donated on their state tax forms, that's where the
available.
money came from
Yeah.
to release the swans.
Carol,
Excellent point.
fascinating. Thank
Carol,
you so
thank you.
much.
Folks at home, I know you're going to want to learn more about swans. We'll put a link for you at minnesotalive.com so you can get involved.